Hi, everyone. My name is Shagun Lal, and I'm part of the global industry marketing team here at Google Cloud. Together with my co presenter, George Nyako, who's a solutions architect, over the next few minutes, we're going to talk about how to build your customer data platform on Google Cloud. Across industries, there are a few secular trends that are driving the urgency among marketers to take control over consumer data. First, consumers are demanding more relevant, personalized experiences. And second, they are increasingly concerned about how their data is used, leading regulators and tech companies to restrict data collection and sharing. The implications for marketers are clear. They need to get smarter at activating their own data, which is commonly referred to as first party data. According to a BCG study, companies that do this well can get twice as much incremental revenue from a single ad placement compared to organizations that lack data maturity. We partnered with BCG to find out why top brands are getting more value, and we found three main factors. First, they develop a comprehensive strategy to prioritize investment and get executive buy in. Second, they take a test and learn approach to find the best activation methods and prove ROI. And third, they balance in house and partner capabilities to maximize success. As you approach architecting your customer data platform, make sure you've identified what is the data your business specifically needs, the potential value this data can drive, and how you are going to activate. This will help you create the most efficient strategy for your business. The other thing to think about is that building a customer data platform is often a journey. You can start with breaking down data silos and experimenting with basic marketing analytics use cases and capabilities that can grow over time as you integrate additional data sources. That brings us to the way we think about a customer data platform at Google Cloud. It's much more than a traditional CDP application. With Google Cloud, you can consolidate data from across your organization, even systems like SAP and Oracle, and activate on your entire marketing ecosystem, not just Google properties, but also Facebook, Marketo, and so on. And you can go beyond marketing to drive digital commerce and product innovation use cases. You get built in AI ML and predictive analytics capabilities and the ability to democratize insights and activation across your marketing team. Our open and flexible approach means that as your marketing plans and partners change, your infrastructure can adapt too. This is why we are seeing so many customers build their CDP on Google Cloud. Let's take a look at what goes under the hood with George Nyker. Over to you, George.
Thank you, Shagun. As Shagun mentioned, our approach is focused on being open and flexible to meet you at the point of your need so that you hit no walls or limits as you implement high-value use cases on your CDP journey. So I'd like to invite you to walk through a brief high-level technical journey of a CDP on Google Cloud in 3 steps. Step 1, an overview of the types of data needed and how it flows through a CDP. Step 2, a breeze through of our unique product capabilities. And step 3, how it all comes together in an architecture. First, let's understand the types of data that can be used in a CDP on GCP. CDPs shine for first-party data. First-party data broadly means the data that you own. And this spans the spectrum of aggregated media data that you own through to personalized consumer data that is fully consented. So, as you can see in the chart here, the green section is where it's recommended that you focus your data collection for a couple of important reasons. One, it matches your consumers' expectations of how you use their data so that you build and maintain trust with them. Two, it's the only durable path forward in the medium to long term as third-party cookies go away. So here are some examples of first-party data. This is by no means exhaustive, but you'll notice that most of your consumer data is spread across many places: ad campaigns, CRM systems, websites, app analytics, service logs, loyalty programs, and much, much more. This means it can be hard to get a complete view of any consumer and may understandably appear intimidating as you think about where to start. But the good news is that we're uniquely positioned to help as Google. So how can we help, you may ask? Well, Google uniquely understands consumers like nobody else does. This is because our expertise in building privacy-centric, secure consumer products across our businesses is unparalleled. And of course, when it comes to reaching your consumers serendipitously with media, we simply excel. Next, now that we've touched on the types of data, let's talk about the data journey. So here's how data flows through a CDP on GCP in 4 stages. The first stage of this journey in blue is to collect your data. If you want to, you can move it and consolidate all of it from disparate sources into BigQuery and fully leverage the power of our modern, highly scalable data warehouse. Or if you want to leave your data where it is, you can map it into a unified single pane of glass with Dataplex. Either way, the first step of your journey is to collect and unify your view of your data and break down silos for effective and efficient use. Importantly, our rich data ingestion options have you covered from all angles. Our native data connectors for Google products, such as BigQuery Data Transfer Service, effortlessly lands data you already have in Google Analytics, Google Ads, etc., into BigQuery. Data Fusion provides an easy user experience for batch ingestion, and data flow speedily handles both batch and real-time ingestion. And you can complement all of these with our SaaS partner offerings. The second stage in red is to organize the data so that it can be used effectively. This is where you would transform it into a useful schema for analysis and also enrich it by augmenting with additional aggregated insights that we'll touch on in a bit. The third stage in yellow is to analyze and visualize it to make it useful. It's not enough to just collect data. You also need to be able to tease insights from it. And this is where leading AI ML capabilities can supercharge your data and then also democratize and activate it across your organization with Looker. Last but not least, the fourth stage in green is activation. And this is where you capture value with your generated insights. So whether by smartly segmenting your consumers so you can reach them at scale in a personalized, relevant way, or by optimizing your marketing spend to improve ROI on your media budget, we're here to help you reach your goals. So next, I'd like to share an overview of our unique product capabilities. A CDP on GCP is powered by products that are stellar in so many ways, but I'd like to touch on a few that I think are just superb. Starting with A for data consolidation, BigQuery at the core for a petabyte scale data warehouse, and also including Dataplex for your data mesh, so you have visibility on your data wherever it lives. Additionally, BigQuery Omni provides cross-cloud federated capability so that if you have your data on other hyperscalers, you can leverage cross-cloud joins to activate high-value use cases without being locked in or having to worry about the cost of moving all your data at once. Next, B for enrichment. Data Signals is a new product that lands Google Search Trends data into BigQuery. So now you have programmatic access to search insights to understand consumer demand. It's part of our broader analytics hub offering, which provides row and column level access control and enables rich data exchanges between partners such as retailers and CPGs, or access to public data like weather, or between your business units in your organization. Next, jump into C. AI ML capabilities will really change your business with actionable insights, but importantly, it makes learning accessible across your whole org. This means that your marketers who often drive your data can now easily write 3 lines of SQL to train a BQML model and use AutoML. Your data scientists can also use the unrestrained power of our Vertex AI platform. All this while still getting high quality results for your important use cases. Next, D, our real-time streaming capabilities will come in very handy for your responsive, predictive, and online use cases. And then at E, look around it out with an amazing user experience to truly democratize your data across your org. Looker is much more than a BI tool. Beyond its delightful Looker block visualizations that make insights easy to digest, Looker can also let your marketers analyze and act on your data. And Looker's semantic model brings governance and trust by enabling complex data to be simplified for end users with a curated catalog, predefined business metrics, and built-in transformation. Finally, at F for activation, we provide so many options for you to choose how to drive results for your business. On the media side, for example, native integrations with Customer Match on our Google Ads and GMP platforms lets you reach consumers effectively, even with limited first-party data. You can send a small list of your first party data, such as emails, phone numbers, addresses, and it will build an expanded lookalike audience so that you can reach the type of audience you care about. Additionally, it will give you back anonymized, aggregated insights to help you understand your consumers better. Are they value shoppers? Are they in market for a new product? This is the durable, privacy centric way to reach consumers going forward. Finally, because Google's focus is on durability and consumer trust, out of the box solutions only use fully consented first party data. And we don't provide an out of the box solution for stitching together third party data. However, if that's an important requirement to you, you can use one of our really good ID resolution partners who run on GCP and do this very well. So now that we've covered some product capabilities, let's finish with step 3 and quickly cover an architecture showing how all this fits together. In this architecture, we're connecting the data journey we discussed in step 1 with our product capabilities from step 2. And you can see the data journey colored at the top from data sources through collection, transformation, and analysis and activation. Google Cloud provides a host of services for each function model to meet different needs. And you notice the blue and green boxes of functional modules, the blue boxes being where Google provides capabilities out of the box, and the green boxes being modules that are provided by our extensive portfolio of ISV, SaaS, and SI partners built on top of our tools. And we structure it this way to give our customers a package solution that can give them quick time to value while still being customizable for their unique business needs. Without hitting limits, which unfortunately is often the case with other point CDP products, which can't flex to meet your edge cases and leave you at the mercy of their long product development cycles. This architecture is by no means exhaustive since we have limited time today, but there are many other sources and services that a CDP on GCP can use to accommodate any corner use cases. So again, to begin, for data ingestion, the blue column, you can use cloud storage to upload your customer data from your existing data warehouse in a variety of formats: CSV, Parquet, even JSON. And our new JSON data type support now lets you flexibly ingest semi-structured data to BigQuery without worrying about schema changes from your upstream data pipeline. Then once on GCS, you can query directly by connecting an external table or ingest in a variety of ways. Or you can ingest directly into BigQuery with Data Fusion or Data Flow, or use an ISV solution that you prefer, right? And supplement with Data Flow, for example, if you have custom real-time data ingestion needs. And as mentioned, our native connectors make it so easy for you to import from other Google products, whether it's media or measurement data, from Google Analytics, GMP, Firebase, etc. Next, as we discussed, there are a ton of data transformation options as you move into the red transform column. And you can go the ELT, extract, load, transform route, or the ETL route, right? So depending on whether you want to use SQL queries to cheaply transform and move data between tables, you can go ELT. Or if you have streaming data or fairly complex batch data, you can use Data Flow, Data Fusion to speed up those pipelines, manage complex transforms, and then land it in BigQuery in a standardized schema. And of course, things get interesting as you enrich your data with Analytics Hub and data signals, as we mentioned. And then the meat and potatoes, under the yellow Analyze and Visualize column, you can use BQML and AutoMLs out-of-the-box models for rapid, accessible development, and also Vertex AI end-to-end. Looker, as mentioned, democratizes those insights with a powerful user experience. And again, you see the ID resolution model, the center green box, leveraging our partner capabilities, or you can do a custom build. Finally, for activation, you can reach customers using GMP, Google Marketing Platform, or a wealth of partner activations or any existing platforms you prefer. In summary, this functional architecture is a quick overview of our capabilities. The emphasis here is that it can flexibly adapt to meet the needs of your organization and brands at different stages of your 1P data strategy. Uh, Back to you, Shagun.
Well, thank you, George. That was fascinating and overwhelming at the same time. Do you have a shortcut for anyone who's looking to build their CDP?
Great question, Shagun. I think you touched on this in the introduction. I'd recommend finding a high value use case and implementing that. That way you can get some quick results, demonstrate value to stakeholders, rinse and repeat until you build out your full CDP. That's the green pill approach shown here, usually favored by line of business folks, though some IT folks may prefer the blue pill and stitch together all their disparate data sources first before activating. A little longer time to value, but the takeaway here is there's no right or wrong way to approach it, just whatever meets the needs of your org. We also have reference patterns and documentation available on Google Cloud's website that can help. But please remember, you don't have to do this alone. We have several partners that can make it easy for you with out-of-the-box or integrated solutions, and that's our recommended approach.
I would love to talk to you a little bit more about the partners, but first, what are some of the most popular use cases you're seeing customers implement?
Great question. A CDP on GCP empowers brands to unlock value in three pillars across these 12 use cases you see here. 1 to 6 being your traditional marketing, media analytics, personalization use cases that CDPs are traditionally known for. But we're thinking about this more broadly as a comprehensive consumer analytics data platform. So we go beyond those first 6 to include support for D2C and B2B customized digital experiences as well. That's 7 to 9. And then use cases 10 to 12 here lead into product innovation use cases. We found this to be the highest value to industries and also industry priorities based on our research. That said, in terms of popularity, we're finding 3 specific ones that are resonating well because of Google's ability to execute well. Number 2 here, smart consumer segmentation, where our capabilities enable a virtuous feedback loop of consumer empathy and understanding. You're able to do helpful initial segmentation across behavior and other attributes like LTV, propensity to convert, and then expand that with customer match, even with limited first-party data. Another is number 5, marketing spend optimization, where deep expertise in media positions us as the right partner to solve this. And then number 10, trend spotting, which is an area where Google's anonymized aggregated search insights can help you understand trends to nimbly adapt to short and long-term market demand. So you can understand, for instance, where flu queries of cold remedy searches are spiking in a DMA and automatically adjust your media campaigns to offer those consumers the right products they need. Or you can build AI ML models to predict longer-term consumer trends for your product innovation pipeline. Very exciting stuff.
I love it. Marketing spend optimization for the quick win and trend spotting for product innovation. Very exciting, George. Let's talk about partners now. Tell us a little bit about the role that partners can play in this journey for our customers.
Good question. There are broadly 2 ways clients typically approach a CDP journey with Google Cloud. First, through our ISV partners. These come with pre-built connectors that can help produce value quickly, more quickly than custom-built solutions. So you can start activating high-value use cases in a matter of a few weeks. Benefits of using an ISV partner includes repeatable, familiar, out-of-the-box solutions that reduces your time to value. Comes with a good user experience. You can enjoy new features as soon as the ISV releases them. The other route is building a custom solution with your preferred ISI partner or agency, leveraging GCP components and GMP products. This is the more flexible route and is better suited for strategic partnerships, supporting digital transformation, enterprise change management, and it's usually best for large enterprises. The benefits here are that it's custom, fully flexible, and can integrate with your proprietary data sources and activations, which ISVs may not have connectors for. And ultimately, you can expand to build a full enterprise-wide data platform. All that said, however, it's important to note they are not mutually exclusive, and a hybrid ISV-SI partnership can provide the best of both worlds, and that's our recommended approach.
Let's end with the best of both worlds, George. Well, thank you so much for sharing this view, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. As a next step, we invite you to explore our cloud architect or data engineer learning paths on the Google Cloud Skills Boost website. Watch our CDP demo and visit our solutions webpage on the Google Cloud website, or reach out to your county for more information. We look forward to partnering with you. Thank you.
Thank you.